No matter where Husker fans live, it's a safe bet to say they are bursting with excitement as Nebraska is just days away from hosting longtime rival here in Lincoln.
That's right, but a new step from the football team installing rows of canopies on the sidelines is drawing some pushback. 10-11's John Grinvald spent the day looking into that, and he brings us this report tonight.
As thousands of people pour into Memorial Stadium this weekend, some will no doubt have better seats than others. But one longtime fan is concerned that he won't have a view at all, as obstructions on the sidelines of last week's game left a lot to be desired. From a Barnston farm to the sidelines, Doug Jensby has cheered on the Cornhuskers since he was a child.
I can remember Dad had a radio rigged up in the combine so he could listen to all the games. And, I mean, that's why I went to the university, because I wanted to go to football games.
To this day, his whole life bleeds Husker red. Doug has a Husker lamp, a signed 1993 football, and even a Husker Barbie. But what this season ticket holder since 1991 doesn't have, a view of the game.
I'm getting totally blocked out. I don't think I'll be able to see much of it this year.
Canopies stretch across the Husker sidelines, shielding the players from the sun and the elements. And from the sounds of it, they'll be a fixture on the field all season. The athletic department told us today, in part, quote, during the off-season, we did a series of sightline studies to limit the impact these canopies would have on fans who sit behind the bench. The position of the canopies on Saturday was the ideal height for both our players and fans. That leaves Doug in a bind.
It's a lot of standing on my tippy toes, looking over everybody.
And thinking back to the glory days when he first scored his tickets 3 decades ago.
They were like gold. And I can remember going to the games and just have my, shaking and just in awe of them, especially when I went with my grandfather. Those times, it was just like heaven.
He says he can deal with some obstruction and has in the past, but now he's feeling
betrayed because I knew the team was coming over from the east side to the west side, but they never ever used those sunshades before. If they could just be accommodating in some ways, like when it gets the night games.
Doug says he won't be giving up the games anytime soon, but he just wants a view of the action. Reporting in Lincoln, John Grinvald, 10-11 News.